What is going on, guys? I am trying out a new course today on St. Simon's Island. I've never been here before, but I'm in town because I was speaking at a youth retreat and I had a little bit of time, and there's a course directly next to the place where I was speaking. So I am testing it out today. It looks like it's a 10-hole course that has multiple tee pads, and so I'm going to play the longs to start, and then if I have time, I'll end up playing the blues and maybe even try to get some ace runs out here. So we'll see if we got time, but we're definitely gonna play the yellows and try to show you off this beautiful course. Let's get into it. All right, guys, hole one is 229, just straight ahead there. I'm gonna go with a new Zone SS to my bag. Got a lot of wind. Let's try to punch this up the middle. That's gonna be a little bit right, but should be right there for a birdie. That one's perfect. Yeah, should be right there. All right, first shot of the day. As you can tell, beautiful course out here right by the ocean. Got the Zone SS to a perfect position. I have not warmed up the putt today, so that's gonna be interesting, but good way to start for sure. What's awesome is that the ocean is right here by the course, which brings in a lot of wind, but it's absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, stepping up here to hole two. This one does not have a distance with it, but I'll make sure to put it up on the screen so y'all know, but it looks probably like it's like 370 or so. I'm gonna go Essence and see if I can punch this up the middle. Gotta get loose though. Man, I feel so tight right now. That is a good rip if it stays up. That slid a little bit, is a little bit too low. All right, for fun, I got a new Doomsday Disc Chemtrail. I've never thrown one of these. Let's see what this does. Oh, it's got some turn. Not bad. Can't see exactly what it did. All right, so good shot right here with the Essence. I just got this one just high enough that tailwind carried it over and got me right next to the basket. The, Chemtrail is about 25 feet over here to the right of the basket. All right, guys, hole three, it says it's 348. Basket is way down there. You're gonna have to navigate these trees. Really tricky shot. I'm gonna try this Z-Light Venom, see if I can get it down there. Oh, if that flexes, that'll be pretty good. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, it's gonna be a long putt at it. For fun, should we try the roller? That was actually pretty good. All right, got the Venom up here outside the circle. Again, a lot of wind to deal with. This is a hard hole from the yellow tee. Let's see if we can keep this streak going though. Come on. Oh, I thought the wind would pick it up some. All right, we gotta tap that in. All right, first par of the day. Not a bad one though. That is a tough hole. All right, on to hole four. Again, don't know what these distances are, but I will let you know. Tee pads are not great. I've scooted you over so you can see the basket. Pretty tricky shot here. Because of the wind, I'm gonna go forehand with the Venom and see if I can keep this low. Hopefully push forward and get some skip. A little high, but that should be okay as long as it flexes. Ooh, sounded good. Yanked over on that one a little too much. Got a little worried about the footing, but that seemed to work out pretty good though. All right, guys, well, it doesn't get any sweeter than this. This is exactly what you want. Also got the Onyx right here to about, I don't know, 10 feet. All right, hole five, y'all, is straight ahead down there. I'm gonna go forehand on this left side. See if I can just play something out and get it to skip, keep it low. That should be great if it skips. That's gonna be another one right underneath it. A mid-range that I've been wanting to try out has been the Star Fox from Innova. So we got a tailwind, so this should stable it up. It's got a nice subtle turn to it. I think that's pretty much down there. Yeah, that works just fine. 2 park jobs in a row with the same venom. I'm gonna pick up these back here. These were all pretty good shots. What do you say? Since it's a tap in, let's putt the fox. There we go. All right, another good birdie to get right there. All right, guys, on to hole 6. It says it's 256, pretty straight ahead. You got the big tree down there that we're trying to go to. I think it's just beyond that. Let's go zone SS to start. That's a little turned. Oh, I turned that one. Turned it. All right, y'all, misread the wind a little bit. Turned the zone SS over, so I'm looking outside the circle here for my birdie. Oh, not one you want to take a par on, but it is what it is. All right, guys, hole 7, another tricky one here. Got very low ceiling. I'm gonna go buzz and see if I can punch it up underneath there and get something close. Oh, it turned over a little bit, but that should be putting, so that should be good. All right, got the buzz up here in a good position. Again, got a lot of wind. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera or not. Only looking at about 15 feet here. There. Ooh, it tried to spit out. But... All right, guys, on to hole 8. Very tricky shot. I'm try to go like a little flex with the captain's raptor. See if I can get some turn and some fade back. Go. Ooh, that should be down there. And that headwind just destroyed it. All right, thankfully we got our first one close. All right, got the captain's raptor up here. That was a good play, especially for that headwind. Something that's gonna turn, but also get some strong fade. All right, the birdies continue. Got 2 holes left on the yellows, and then we'll try to get into the blues. Now this is a cool hole. Very tight and technical, not far at all, but obviously got to sneak something through there. I'm gonna go zone SS, see if I can just kind of flex one through there. Oh, that is an unconventional route, but it got down there and it is parked. If it fades, oh. Come on, come on. Oh my God. Dude, what? I don't know if I can throw them much better than that. Jeez. Y'all, I don't know if I've ever seen so many discs come close to acing. We're all right here in a pretty good spot, but again, strong wind at about 20. Ooh, thankfully that caught. All right, got 1 hole left on the front 10. See if we can finish out with a bird. All right, y'all, hole 10 is, it doesn't say the distance. I would guess shorter than 300, but again, tricky line here. See what we can do with it. I'm gonna go buzz to start. See if I can just rip on this one, have it get around those trees. Fade. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I just hit the pin. Unreal. All right, buzz is up here, about 20 feet or so. Exactly what you're looking for. There we go. All right, now we're on to the blues, which are the next tees down. As you can tell, this is a pretty tricky little shot. Tell you what, to start, we're gonna go forehand. I don't know how far this is, but should be not terribly far. Could that go in? Oh my goodness gracious. 2 more new discs to my bag. I put a TI Flex Zone in the bag. I wanna see how stable this is. Well, when you throw it like a doofus, it doesn't really matter. All right, and then the Vessel from Thought Space. Oh, that looks clean. Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. All right, got some good shots up here. one of my zones came up short. The vessel is right there by the basket. There we go. Just what we're looking for. All right, guys, on to hole 2. It says it's 293 from this position. Kind of low ceiling either way. It looks like you got a forehand or a backhand. I've been throwing the forehand pretty good today with this Venom, so I'm going to try it again, see if I can get it over there, get some skip over to the right. Thing has so much good carry that might fade in a little too quick. Yeah. All right, so I came up short on the first one, went long on the second one, but still looking at probably 25 feet here. Again, the wind is the biggest problem today. There we go. Good confident putt there. All right, hole 3 is the one I didn't get last time. Now it's a very beautiful hole. You either got the left gap or the right gap and go backhand, or you can go forehand. We'll try a little bit of both here. Man, I just don't know what the distance is. That's killing me. I guess I could look it up, but honestly, too much time. So we're just gonna go buzz. I have no idea how close that is. Now let's try out some sidearms. Oh, that's money if that skips. Yeah, that is part. All right, y'all, got the buzz up a little too high, but it still got down here. So looking at probably 25 once again. Ooh, barely snuck that one over. All right, for hole 4, I've had to put you behind to the right of the tee, because when you're standing on the tee, you literally can't see the basket. Only 170 feet, but not the easiest. I'm gonna go machete to start, just on this little forehand line. See if we can skip one over there. It's a little bit short, kind of. Oh shoot! Here I am knocking the tee pads or the tee signs over. Come on, don't be shy. Go in. Oh. That might ought to be my play though. All right, I gotta stop giving myself these 20-footers, because these are getting crazier and crazier as the wind continues to pick up. Oh my goodness, I thought that spit out. All right, stepping up here to hole 5. This is not much different than the other one. It's just a little more to the right. Let's see what we can throw at it. All right, we're gonna go Raptor to start. I'm gonna try to forehand this up the middle. Just like that. Please skip in. Please skip in. Oh, I think it might have gone a little bit deep actually. Oh, I need you to not skip too bad. Ooh, I'm glad I got to throw the Raptor. I don't get to throw this too often. And as you can tell, this particular run is just pretty much money. There we go. See if we can finish this back 10 with all birdies. How about it? All right, on to hole 6. This plays more, it looks like, is like a low line skip shot, kind of just because of how low the moss hangs. So I'm gonna go Raptor on a backhand, try to keep it low, hopefully get some flare skip over there towards the basket. Oh, hit that. Oh my goodness, I got the luckiest tree hit of all time. All right, I got the luckiest tree hit because it hit the tree and moved me closer, even though that was a horrible shot. There we go. However you can get it, I will take it. All right, guys, on to hole 7. It says it's 189 feet. It honestly looks like it plays a little farther than that, but we'll go by it. All right, we're gonna go Testi Lento to start. Oh my goodness, if that fades. That is part. All right, that is 1,000% not 190 feet. I would guess probably closer to like 240, 250. Maybe from the green tees it's 190, but I had to throw that pretty good. And So anyway, glad I chose right. All right, guys, hole 8 says it's 219. I would say it's probably a little bit farther, but that's more accurate than the last hole. Let's go Captain's Raptor on a forehand here. Need you to fade in there. Go in. Go in. Oh. Oh my goodness. How did that not go in? I just hit the daggum basket. Man, I can't believe that not one of these went in. I hit the basket with my turnover shot, but I definitely thought the Captain's Raptor was going in. But gonna settle for another birdie. Got 2 holes left. Gotta finish these strong. All right, from the blue tee, it's basically the same distance, but a little bit trickier shot, more kind of either a forehand hyzer or a turnover forehand. The tee pad is pretty bad. For the first shot, I think I'm gonna go zone. Try to throw a little turnover flex shot a little bit. Come on, come on, keep holding. Ooh, good shot, but not enough turn. Nope, not quite. All right, got both of these zones up here. I didn't even think to try the vessel or anything, so should go back and throw it, but for the sake of time, we'll just putt these and get this birdie hopefully and move on. Bang, let's go. All right, guys, on to the last hole. We've shot perfect on the blue tees. We're gonna see if we can continue that. We got a forehand or a backhand hyzer here. All right, I don't wanna go too far here, so I'm gonna go Raptor. Try to just spike this thing up. Come on, go in. Oh, that is parked right by it. Oh, go in. All right, guys, well, that is gonna do it. Almost rang up an ace on here on the last hole, but got the Raptor right here next to it. Guys, absolutely beautiful course. If you are ever in St. Simons or Brunswick, definitely come check out this course. It is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful right next to the water. There is a lot of wind, but hey, that's just part of it. But absolutely beautiful course. Can't say enough good things about it. Good round out here today. I like the yellows. I like the blues. They also have green tees for those of you that are beginners or if you're looking for some ace runs. So come out here and try it. Let me know what you think. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.